Welcome back, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here with your local Tuesday Sports. Monday in downtown Fairbanks, we saw the finish of what was a pretty close Yukon Quest. Now we revisit Brent Sass winning it all. Monday night, a new Yukon Quest champion was crowned. Brent Sass of Eureka, Alaska strolled into downtown Fairbanks on the Chena River, crossing the finish line with 12 dogs at 10:52 p.m. to hundreds of cheering Quest fans. This is the first Yukon Quest title for Sass, who passed two-time defending champion Alan Moore in the last leg of the race, with lead dog Basin taking charge.
It's pretty amazing. I got an awesome dog team down there. It's real proud of those 12 dogs down there. This is fun, isn't it? I told him, and we both smiled, and I went on by, and he stuck with me for a little ways, and then I was gone. Yeah, the future's real bright. I got 25 puppies at home right now that are all 7, 8 months old that my handlers are training up, so the future is very bright for Wild and Free.
The runner-up, Alan Moore, arrived at 12:06 a.m. today. He was greeted by his wife, Allie Zirkle, the SP Kennel Crew, and Sass himself. Despite not getting the three-peat, the Arkansas native and Two River resident has been either champion or second place in the last 4 quests.
I thought it could have been just like it was 2 years ago, where they really rocked. I mean, like Brent's team did this year, and I thought my team would be that team, but it wasn't to be. And I mean, I had a few with dowry, this, that, and the other, but maybe that played a part, but who knows? They just didn't have it this year.
So after not ending the 2014 race, which he led due to an injury from a run-in with a moose, Sass overcame that heartbreak, another moose encounter this year, and had to come back in the last leg, trailing Moore by 2 minutes to get his first Yukon Quest victory. Sass wins $24,061 and collects 4 ounces of gold for being the first to Dawson and finishing the race. An elated Sass is truly running wild and free. And in today's Nanook Corner, the basketball teams will be wrapping up their seasons the next couple of weeks. Here's more on the men's and women's squads. The Nanook men's basketball team finally ended their 9-game losing streak emphatically with an 87-65 win over Montana State Billings on Saturday. They made 15 threes in that game, which is the third most in a game in Alaska's GNAC history. With those historic numbers, along with even the close losses they've had, 4 games decided by 5 points or less during that 9-game skid, head coach McDermott believes his team has improved.
We've come a long ways there. I mean, for us to score 87 points, shoot 60%. There was a time there where, we were averaging about 64 points a game, and we've got ourselves up to about 70 now. So we've made strides on both ends.
Alaska will visit Northwest Nazarene this Thursday. That's going to be on Root Sports. Then they will head to Central Washington on Saturday. Their final 2 games will be at home. For the Alaska women's team, it's crunch time. After Saturday's 77-61 loss to number 3 UAA, the Nanooks are in a 3-way tie at 5-9 for the final GNAC playoff spot. They are also a game behind Central Washington for the 5th seed. The women's team will also be on the road this week. They play 2 playoff teams at Western Washington Thursday and Simon Fraser on Saturday. Their final 2 games will be at the Patty Center.
Nanook Corner, brought to you by Sports Medicine Fairbanks.
And to the victor goes the spoils. Monday, 2 Nanook hockey players were recognized by the WCHA after their series win over #1 Minnesota State. Junior assistant captain Tyler Morley was named WCHA Offensive Player of the Week. Morley scored 3 goals in the Mavericks series, including 2 in Saturday night's 3-1 win. Morley is 3rd in the WCHA in scoring with 32 points this year. Senior goalie Sean Cahill is the WCHA Defensive Player of the Week in 2 games against the Mavs. Cahill allowed only 2 goals, made 39 saves, and had a 96% save percentage. He is 3-0-1 in his last 4 outings. The UF ski teams had solid endings to their conference championship races. 3 men and 3 women finished in the top 15 at the Central Collegiate Ski Association Championships on Sunday. Senior Jonas Loeffler led the Nooks with an 11th place 20-minute 44-second time in the 10K. Nick Lovett and Isaac Lammers were 14th and 15th, and Atina Marquette was 10th overall in the 5K in 14 minutes 48 seconds to lead Nicole Bathan and Catherine Uhl for the team. UF will compete in NCAA Central Regional Championships in Michigan at the end of the month. Lastly, over the weekend in high school basketball, 2 interior teams made the Elks tournament final. The Delta Junction Huskies boys team, they defeated Cordova 63-43 to win the championship. Delta beat Hutch 49-48 in overtime in the semifinal. The Hutchinson girls, they finished in 2nd place as the Valdez Buccaneers won the title game 51-34. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.